Safety hazards exist everywhere, at home, in schools, hospitals, even in every workplace. But as a worker, how do you know which ones have the most potential to harm you? By knowing and identifying hazards at your workplace, you will be better prepared to control or eliminate them and be able to prevent accidents, injuries, or avoid damage to properties. Generally, a key step in any safety system is to conduct a comprehensive safety hazard assessment of all job types with its environment and equipment. This is done by health and safety professionals, such as occupational health and safety officers or consultants, who possess the knowledge and expertise to help employers and employees identify potential hazards and risks and develop effective control measures. A hazard, in the context of health and safety, is defined as anything with the potential to cause harm or damage, or have an adverse effect on a person, people, or environment. While risk is described as the probability or likelihood of potential harm from that hazard being realized, resulting in consequences. Or in other words, risk is the chance or probability that a person will be harmed or experience an adverse health effect if exposed to that hazard. It may also apply to situations with property or equipment damage, or harmful effects on the environment. The degree or likelihood of risk are affected by different factors, like the probability, severity, and the frequency of exposure. Let's take cigarette smoking for example. The risk here is expressed as a probability or likelihood of developing a disease, in which the hazard of smoking refers to the agent or medium responsible for developing a disease, or diseases like cancer, heart disease, stroke, lung diseases, diabetes, to name a few. Hazards have different types, namely, safety, biological, physical, ergonomic, chemical, environmental, psychosocial, and mechanical. In this video we will be discussing the safety hazard. Safety hazards are unsafe working conditions that can cause injury, illness, and death. Safety hazards are the most common in any workplace. They include but not limited to. There are general safety hazards such as slips, trips, and falls. Anything that can cause falls, such as working from heights, including ladders, scaffolds, roofs, or any elevated work area. Falls can lead to serious injuries based on the impact produced between the injured person and the source of injury when the motion-producing contact was generated by gravity. Moreover, as the work progresses, it is up to the organization to conduct regular hazard assessments to identify each job's own unique hazards and risks. Safety hazards also include operating dangerous machinery and electrical hazards. Any unguarded and moving machinery parts that a worker can accidentally touch or get caught in. Electrical hazards like frayed cords, missing ground pins, and improper wiring. Electricity is a hazard that can cause burns, shocks, or even fatality. It's important to be aware, be cautious, and make sure to inspect any wet areas before dealing with electricity. Wearing proper PPE is necessary to help prevent any unexpected electrocutions. A confined space is one which is both enclosed or largely enclosed and has a reasonably foreseeable specified risk to workers of fire, explosion, loss of consciousness, asphyxiation, or drowning. It may be small and restrictive for the worker, or it could be far larger, such as a grain storage silo with hundreds of cubic meter capacity. Working in a confined space is dangerous because of the risks from noxious fumes, reduced oxygen levels, or a risk of fire. Other dangers may include flooding, drowning, or asphyxiation from some other source, such as dust, grain, or other contaminants. If it is necessary to conduct any task in an enclosed space, the risks of the particular confined space must be thoroughly assessed and planned how those risks will be controlled. If it is not possible to avoid carrying out any task in an enclosed space, the risks of the particular confined space must be thoroughly assessed and planned how those risks will be controlled. Employers must implement a safe system of work, ensuring the safety of their employees and others. This is the Safety Talk Point. Thank you for watching.